Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Comfort Angel. And I have a question for you. But before we get into the discussion question, don't forget to like and subscribe. So, as we all know, there are apps for just about anything and everything, right? There's an app for this, there's an app for that. Question for you. If there was a grief app for obviously grieving your loved ones, but the app also told you how you would feel, like ahead of time. So, in other words, when you go on your app for that day, the app is going to say, okay, Miss LT, you're going to feel however you feel and expect your day to go this way. Would you get that app? Or would you not get that app? That's an interesting question. If you're thinking about, okay, should I prepare myself until that day comes? That way I could kind of get myself ready for what to expect. Or because grief is different for everyone depending on your loss, would you just sit back and say, I'm doing the best that I can to navigate through my grief as it is? I don't want an app. Absolutely not. Why would I want an app to tell me how bad I'm going to feel when I already feel bad? Good point, right? I think for me, in my own personal journey, would I get the app? I would have to say no. Because you know why? Each and every day when I wake up and thinking about my only son who I lost 4 years ago, I just want to take the day as it comes. I don't want to anticipate how I'm going to feel. Because you know what? Today, Wednesday, April 22nd, is the actual date that my son passed away 4 years ago. Okay? I woke up this morning. I already had a slight headache because I was thinking, okay, I don't think today's going to be a good day. I'm anticipating that the day is going to pretty much suck. But guess what? It didn't make me feel sad. It made me actually feel proud. And I'll tell you why. Since my son passed away, I earned my end of life care specialist certification. So I'm now a certified care specialist. I also wrote a book. The name of my book is called I May Be Grieving, but I'm Still Standing. Okay? The name of the book is I May Be Grieving, but I'm Still Standing. So if you're listening to my video, please feel free to go on Amazon, check out the book. I would love your thoughts. I would love your comments. Once again, the name of the book is called I May Be Grieving, but I'm Still Standing. Another thing that I've done is I now am one of the lead facilitators of a nonprofit organization for a virtual grief group. So based on the things that I have accomplished since his passing, I have to say I'm pretty proud of myself. And I know my son is proud of me too. So everything that I've taught him, be kind to others, do your best, he's now teaching me, right? Who would have thought that I would take my feelings of sadness, the feelings of loneliness at first when I first lost him, and I turned those feelings around. And again, this is based on my own personal grief journey. I turned those feelings around toward helping others. If I could help just one or three people just to know that, hey, you're not alone. You're not alone, okay? Then I feel I'm accomplishing something. So that's just a thought for today. Would you get the app? or would you not? Thank you, as always, for joining my comfort angel. Until next time, thank you for listening.